Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing my Pirate Harley Quinn makeup. Bear with me because I'm doing it slightly different to normally how I would. Filming wise. That's why there's a reflection. Alright, let's get cracking, hey? Okay, so with Pirate Harley, I normally create her diamond first because I like diamonds. So you just get an eyeliner. I have to remember which eye it goes on now. Goes this eye. I hate diamonds. As much as I love diamonds, I hate diamonds. I hate trying to draw them on. They always turn into a mess. Yeah. Actually, I use a pencil. Just because it's easier. Let's screw it up. Let's screw it up. Okay. So I like to do the top of the diamond just onto the forehead and then get it to cave into the middle. See? Awkwardly. See? Oh, here is not so bright now. Oh yeah. As much as I love light, light's great. I need my eyeshadow. The diamond, the diamond will do for now. I always seem to change the diamond up every so often. It always ends up looking like a diamond, but a diamond's change. I don't know. It never looks the same every time I do it. No matter how the makeup I do it. Okay, so get your black eyeshadow. Clearly that's not black, that's rainbow. And where did I put all my stuff? I should have been a little more prepared. Where is it? Another one. Black eye brush. Oh, and I just broke it. That is so sad. Okay, so you get your black eyeshadow, rub it in, and then go over your eyelid. It doesn't really have to be perfect. I don't like to keep it perfect. As much as I like Harley, I find that certain looks don't have to be perfect. So you just essentially color your eye as if it's been punched in. Well, without the purple in it, I guess. And then we get, what is it? Okay, so I turn it a bit smoky. So I'm going to apologize for all the random noises that you hear. I'm filming in our hotel bathroom, and I didn't realize how loud other bathrooms can be when it's not yours, so I apologize. Cool. So you take it all the way up into there. So voila! I have an eyebrow. What did I say? Eyebrow. A black eye now. Yay. And then you get, I need the red brush first of all, that will help. No, purple's for someone else. You get another eye brush, because why not? See, this is why I don't do makeup, because I suck at makeup tutorials. And you get a pinkish color, obviously you do that, and then you just go over everything. You color in the diamond to get it to be pink. It doesn't really matter if the black blends into the pink. I like to think that it creates something. And a lot of people say that Eyebrows usually get glued down. I clearly don't glue my eyebrows down because I'm not that skillful. But I mean, you can if you want, but clearly I'm not that skillful. I just like to color them in and then cry about it later when my eyebrows red. Yeah. Oh. See, I don't know if you can tell, but the black is starting to sort of blend into the red, which is fine because I like it when it's messy. So the reason I created a diamond is purely because when I first wore Pirate Harley Quinn, I couldn't find an adult size eye patch, and I was also lazy, and I liked my eyesight. Even though my eyesight's crap, I like my eyesight. I like being able to see what's in front of me without having to muck around too much with everything. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to be Nick Fury. This isn't Marvel, this is DC. And I'm going to just create the way that I want it to be. I know there's a Pirate Harley Quinn, but I think hers is a little more revealing. Whereas mine's store-bought and a lot more layers, which is great in the Australian heat because we just love killing ourselves in sweat. Yay! Okay. I think I turn the eyebrow back. I have like, I've noticed that every time I do makeup, I tend to just make them all slightly tweaked, which I don't know why. Voila! Am I good yet? Am I yet? Am I pretty? Oh, something's about to get loud in a minute. Okay, I don't want that one. I want this. Oh my god. Okay, so that clearly wasn't supposed to happen. That is fun when I break things. Okay. These photos suck. Okay, so I don't need that. So I'm going to bring the black up a little higher so it goes up to my eyebrow, because why not? Let's get a bit messy, hey? Yeah, see, for those who do follow me and don't follow me, whatever, I don't do makeup stuff. I'm gonna be quite honest. As much as I don't mind wearing makeup, there's a lot of things about it that I'm still understanding. So it's quite fun when I'm doing something like this and I'm looking at it going, how did I create it? So it's kind of going a bit purpley, which I don't mind. Knowing me before I go, I'll tweak it a million times and be like, yeah, it's still not good. But since today's supernova, I have to give myself more time to prepare. Ha, I'm starting to look like Deadpool. He's Marvel, not DC. But that's pretty cool. It's funny. See, when it comes to Harley Quinn, I have my own version of liking Harley Quinn. As much as I love her, there are some clothes that she wears that I'm like, that would never be me in a million years. Purely because I know my body type. And I know what I'm comfortable wearing and what I'm not comfortable wearing. Do I look like Deadpool yet? And when you're a Harley Quinn cosplayer, it's really quite interesting to try and figure out how you're going to do something to fit the way you're comfortable with. So I could spend all day doing this diamond, I swear. Yeah. So the next fun part, I broke it, I'm sad. It actually lasted pretty long though, considering I treat my makeup like crap. Stay. Okay, so next part is to get your white base. I use Manic Panic. I bought my, actually that's not Manic Panic, that's Mehron. They are obviously a white clown makeup, which is pretty famous for any clown based makeup you do, whether you do Joker or Harley Quinn or anything that's not them too. So I bought mine from Berserk. I've had this one for about a year, which is pretty cool how it's lasted that long. One of my friends recommended that I get one of these, one of those little squidgy brush things. They're sponges, the blended sponges. They aren't, see, I think mine's going gross, so I have to get a new one. But I'm finding these extremely helpful, considering normally I use, I mean, this is what I normally use, is these little square things. And I found that they leave streaks every time they touch your face. Whereas this guy, it's like, he's way more important. He knows what to do. And I do not recommend being sick during a supernova weekend when you're cosplaying, because you can't touch your face to blow your nose. Yay. How did I do it again? Okay, so next step is just to go over the white face. You can go over it however you like. Some people scroll it down, some people dab it down. It's all how you feel comfortable. There's no right or wrong way. But just know that it's not supposed to look patchy unless it's your intention, and it's not supposed to look streaky unless it's your intention. And I found a little trick which has helped me last time I did this makeup. The perks of having short hair, actually no, the downfall of having short hair, means it's struggle tucking everything under the wig cap. Anyway, so the little trick I found is that if you're doing makeup on your eyes, so eyeshadow and all that, don't color your eyeshadow, your eyes with white foundation. It will make your eyeshadow a bit gross. Yeah, so that was my little trick. I learned it the hard way when everything was all gross. And I mean, not like gross that it's disgusting, it's just, it starts running a lot quicker around your eyes. It's really funny, I can't actually remember the last time I did a makeup tutorial. Actually, I know I probably can. It's probably like a couple of years ago when I did like Riddler or something. As much as I love Riddler, I have to remake him. A lot of people seem to be quite pedantic about colouring their eyes, their ears. But when I do Harley costumes, the wigs are too long that you can't see my ears anyway, so like it matters. Yeah. So I'm a complete novice when it comes to a lot of things. It's funny, I'm 25 and the only time I wear makeup is when I cosplay. So trying to do a normal look, it's really hard because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Whereas you give me a clown face like this and I'll be like, let me pretend I know what I'm doing. Does anyone else, when you have to put foundation on, especially foundation that you can't touch, does anyone else wish they could be a Voldemort? Like, the nose just gets in the way. How do you, like, do stuff with the nose when it gets in the way? I know, that's my cosplay issue. I wonder if my neighbors can hear me. They'll be like, this weird chick's talking to herself. And when do I not talk to myself, darling? So when you do have to go over the diamond, because you've got to get quite close, it doesn't really matter as long as your sponge doesn't get colourful, otherwise you'll have a colourful face, which is not really your intention. Yeah, I put on my costume. This is actually part of my costume for Pirate Harley Quinn, which is great. I wish bathrooms had like aircon in them. It's so goddamn hot when you have to lock them up. Yeah, that looks fine. So yeah, back to what I was saying, when you have to get close to the diamond, it doesn't really matter because you're going to go over it anyway. So that's what I do, because I know I'm going to make mistakes. I know that when I have to get close to an area that isn't supposed to be colourful, it does make it harder, but it also makes it quite interesting. You can see my boogers. Wonder how many makeup artists say that to themselves. Like, I'm doing a makeup tutorial, ignore my boogers. So with this Harley, I have like so many different things to do with it. I mean, not really so many different things, but enough that it goes, which way, that's not really the right thing. Which way do I do this and that? Purely because I do a split look. So diamond on one side, normal colour on the other side, and then the lips are another colour altogether. So there's like 2 colours for the lips. I don't know about other people, but I always squish my face up to make sure that all the cracks get filled in. And there is a hair on my nose. Yep. I am so glad that the convention centre has aircon, even though there'll be a lot of people, which will involve a lot of closeness. It's not too bad. So, earlier I mentioned that there is a pirate Harley Quinn and that I'm not comfortable with her clothing. I know her look is 100% different. See, this is why I hate doing my nose, because I touch everything and everything comes apart. Her makeup is obviously different as well. I think it's a bandana and pigtails with like a basic look. And I say basic purely because it's easy. I got complicated, darling. Cool. Try and make that as colorful as possible. So as you can see, the diamond has been diluted. Yay. So I'm gonna quickly go over that because that's my next step to do my eyes again. Face looks relatively normal. Yeah. So with this Harley Quinn makeup, I don't really know. I think I just kind of winged it. I don't really know what I was trying to create for it. I know the first time I did it, it was like a mix of like really bad wannabe gangster with a wannabe Marilyn Manson. If you really want to scroll that far on Instagram, or if you just want to go through Facebook, there's a folder called Pirate Harley Quinn, and the makeup for that is just, it was fun because I didn't know what I was doing, but you look at it and you're just like, what is this weirdo doing? Which is purely the whole point, I guess. So like I mentioned, I don't really know what I'm doing with makeup half the time. So all my makeup is relatively cheap. Like, I wouldn't say cheap store makeup purely because I've done cheap store makeup before and it don't work. But what I haven't done is go to the pricey end of makeup. Or if I destroy it, I'm gonna cry. I think I bought this for like $10 when it first came out, and now trying to find a copy of it again is a little harder. Because no one does palettes, at least no one does big ones. Sweet. So that looks like a diamond, yay. What's the next one? Next one is the other face. Oh yeah, I know I took photos. Can you give me the other one? Oh my god, it's too dark. Okay, so with the other side, I do a nice pretty red eyebrow, because who doesn't like red eyebrows? Though technically it looks more pink, but who cares? We're having fun anyway, aren't we? Boom! Now I'm a clown. And then you go under with pink. It doesn't really matter if it's messy or neat. Like when I do this look, I don't really care. It just has to be colourful. But when I do it, I cover half the eye bag because you've obviously got it going down here, or at least mine does anyway. It goes a bit further down. But if I just do it slightly that way, it looks better. And then you go your black again. And this time you just do the top. Cool. Boom. So over the course of the weekend, I'm doing 3 different looks. I look like a Pokeball. The black on top and then the bottom. Yeah. Sorry. I haven't watched Pokemon in years, man. I think I heard about Pokemon on Twitter recently. Apparently Ash won something that he's never won before. So what happens when you like forget about your childhood? I don't mean that in a bad way. And then what I also do, let me have a look how my photo did it. Because my photo is amazing. Eyebrows. What I do is go as close as I can to the eyeline and to put a little more black in. You could be smart and use an eyeliner, but trying to do an eyeliner by myself will not work. The amount of times I have put eyeliner in my actual eye is not funny, because that screws up your eyesight. I don't know if that's true, but putting anything too close to your eyes will screw up your eyesight. tops a little. And now I feel like I have an eye brush in my eyeball. So again, it's the add a little more red. Who cares if it blends in with the black? It kind of adds something to it, which I think is cool. I'm not a Pokeball yet, am I? Okay, so I'm just kind of like dabbing the black into the red, just to create that little more smoky, but with a Harley Quinn touch. Like she's been punched in the face without actually being punched in the face. Now it looks like I've done my dinner since 4 AM. The joys of cons means lack of sleep, even though that's not the way it should be. Lipstick palette. There. What colour? Okay. Here comes the fun part because I hate lipstick. This is my bag of lipstick. I can't find any of the colours that I normally use at all. They need to make it an easier way to label them, and I'm not gonna lie, these are old. I need that one. Yeah. No. I have a black lipstick, and I will cry if I did not pack it. No, that's fine. Sure, that could work. That's a nice red. Black. Okay, so let's see. Oh, Shazbot. Okay, so on the diamond side you do red, black lips, and on the normal side you do red lips, and then you go over it with an eyeliner. It is a bit messy. Yeah, it looks cool. It's like one of those black and white cartoons. I like that. I broke the button that came with this. I don't know how. I get it for not caring about my stuff. Let's go with the red. Ew, there's something on it. Isn't that pretty? Don't fall, I will cry. So it kind of looks a bit oily, so you do the good old-fashioned kiss the tissue, dab the tissue, whatever you want to call it. Mwah. Ooh. So with Pirate Harley Quinn, I have worn her a few times this year. Sorry, I got red in the black side. So she has been worn a few times this year. She was worn earlier this year for a debut at Gold Never, and that is really messy. It went okay. Sorry about that, I miscalculated how much time was left on a memory card. So what I was saying is that I debuted Pirate Harley Quinn at Gold Coast Supernova earlier this year, which was fun because I miscalculated a lot of things. Half the costume didn't fit, and the makeup was really annoying me because I'm pretty sure I didn't know what I was doing. But oh well. I like tested it like a couple of weeks before. And the second time I wore it was when Movie World did Heroes and Villains. I had fun, I liked that. Oh, it's Movie World. Theme parks are about as fun as theme parks get. Okay, so that is really messy. Oh. Then you get, pardon me. Where did I put it? I had a new one. Then you get a lip liner, or in my case, because I'm clearly as smart as I look. We can all put that together, because clearly I'm not smart. Because if I was smart, I would know what I was doing. Clearly I don't. Yeah, I bet you if a proper makeup artist did this, they'd be 100% more prepared. Where are you? Okay. I think that's it. So, I'll just open a new one. Because, you know, I'm not prepared. See, normal makeup artists would have all this lying out and ready, and you would know what they were doing. I'm clearly not a normal makeup artist, because I don't know jack squat about makeup. So, I use eyeliner. You can use lip liner, which would probably be 100% nicer. You just go over your pretty little lips to create that little cartoon effect. I feel like I'm drawing a Gomez Adams mustache. Am I Elvis yet? That was a really bad impersonation. That was not even an impersonation. And then you just go over the lips again, this time trying to stay inside the lines. And if need be, you just go over the lips again. And I need to dab it again because look at our teeth. I'll fix the rest of this up later. So here comes the fun part that I really hate, purely because I never know how to get this right. The words have to be on a particular side because I'm smart. Okay, so now to figure out how to write Harley Quinn's name across my lower jaw. Yay! So I don't write Harley Quinn, I write Rotten Quinn because it goes with the pirate themes. Here it looks like the symbol for pie. It's like the only thing I remember out of that pie equation. Boom! It's supposed to go down the lower jaw, but it somehow ends up always near my lips. Does it look like rotten yet? How did I do Queen? So when I do makeup tutorials, I should really put a no password on my phone. Okay, here. Okay, so Queen starts from the lower and then goes up, which I hate because I now realise how impossible that's meant to sound. How do you spell? See how I always do a bad job? Like it would do. It's like they ran out of room and was just like, screw it. So where did I put it? Shazbot. So that's essentially I'll fix it up in a sec. Should now do it now before I forget. See, this is why I don't touch anything. See, I usually stuff up the lips because it's the one thing I know how to stuff up. When you are happy with the look, which I will never be, you get your, where did it go? Where did I hide it? You take everything out and then forget where I put them. Oh no. Don't tell me it's the one thing I left behind. Knowing me, I probably did too. Yeah. Awesome. so I left it at home. But when you're happy with the look, you use setting spray and spray it all over, and it should stay for a while, depending on how long your event is and depending on how often you touch your face. Unfortunately, I can't use setting spray because I'm smart and I think I left it at home. Yay! Damn it, I don't even have enough time to like get home. Anyway, so that was my Harley Quinn tutorial, and I hoped you liked it. Maybe you didn't. Maybe it was too long. Maybe it was too boring. Maybe it was too unprepared. Probably all above. But yeah, so that's Rotting Quinn for you. I hope it went okay, considering I'm filming in a bathroom that I kind of sealed up a bit. I mean, like, I should close the door so you didn't see everything else. Yeah, I think that's everything. I will see you guys in another video, and hopefully this was easy to follow. If not, just go look at my photos. I don't know. I will see you guys in another video. Bye. Okay, so before I say goodbye, because I screwed that up, I fixed my makeup. Now it looks a little more decent. So before you put your setting spray on, which I have found, so I'm gonna redo this video, sort of. You go over everything. So you fix up your eyebrows because you had to go over the white again. So you color in the red and the black again, and then you get, where did I just chuck it? Oh my god, I swear to god I'm going blind. Actually, I'm pretty sure I am. So I have glasses. Anyway, go back over the diamond to create its shape, and it stands out a lot more. So if you just go over the line that you created before, it should be a lot easier. See how the diamond stands out a lot more compared to before? Sweet. Okay, so now I'm a lot happier with the way that my face looks, because if you noticed in the earlier, I screwed up my lips because yay! So I fixed them up and now they look a little more cartoony, I guess, with the lip liner, the black lips and the red lips, and then you put that standing out a lot more. I left the Rotting Quinn because I don't like when it's perfect. It's more fun when it's not perfect. It kind of creates a little more to the character. It's like, oh, she's got it on her face. So did she tattoo it to her face, or did she write it on her face? Like with Harley, you just never know. Half the time they create her, and I saw somewhere where she's like wearing a black mask, and it's like she takes it off, but then other times she wipes it off. So it's a what is it, what is it not type of thing. So you just shake a little bottle. And it's really helpful. I went to Priceline and they were helping me, which was great. So this is L'Oreal Infallible Fixing Mist, and it makes you feel really sweaty when you put it on, but you just brush your face and you'll be fine. Actually, don't touch your face. Get your face. Fan your face. That's the word I was looking for. Fan. And you just go over it. You don't need to be heavy. Just light enough for you to go, I can feel it on my face. Make sure you close your eyes, because I'm pretty sure it will blind you if you put it in your eyes. Yes, it says close your eyes and your mouth. Would help if I read the label. I don't read. Yeah, funny makeup in my mouth. Whew. Now I feel incredibly sweaty. Voila! A little more light. It has 3 lights in this bathroom. Cool. So yeah, hopefully that looked a lot better. I am a lot happier with it now that I didn't. I actually did end the last video, which is why it says bye first. And then it carries on with this one. But I ended it so I could fix my lips up. So now I'm a lot more happier with the way it looks. And hopefully it will last all day. Actually, it will last all day. But every time I put this makeup on, and I know I can't touch my nose starts running. So it's going to end up blotchy around my nose. But that's my fault, not anything else's fault. My hands are pretty. The perks of doing your own makeup means your fingers get all gross. So yeah, so that's that. That's what Pirate Harley Quinn makeup looks like. I will do a video off the end of today's Supernova, which is Friday. And I will debrief, I guess, on how my day went after doing one. Either way. Oh my god, my nose. I don't like my nose. But yeah, so that's it. I will see you guys in another video. I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope that it was actually more helpful now that I created this last bit. And I apologize that it's extremely long. I'm still learning, okay guys? You can learn with me and I can learn with you. Yeah, and so this time, for real, I will be going and I will see you guys in another video. Bye!